Hello and welcome to Turn 1 Soul Ring. This is Turn 1 Soul Vlog, and we're going to be discussing the Ravnica spoilers. And I'm just going to kind of go over some ones that I think are commander worthy. I am gonna skip over the Ravnica Mythic Edition Planeswalkers because there's nothing really new in them except for the two walkers, which I'm gonna cover in this video naturally. $250 for a giraffe set and 8 planeswalkers. If I wanted to use that money, I could use it to buy about 3 boxes of Ravnica, Guilds of Ravnica. Is that what it's called? Of Guilds of Ravnica, and have one giant draft or several giant drafts. So that's my opinion on that. One thing I did like to see was the Shocklands getting a reprint. Those are always nice to see. I think that's great, not just for Commander, but for all formats. Standard's going to get either even more pricier or a lot more fun, depending on how you feel. Modern absolutely loves to see that. I don't know how Vintage and Legacy think. I don't have enough money to care. One card that definitely piqued my interest, at least for the first day, like the first big day of spoilers, was Amara Soul of the Accord. I really like this card. It's going straight into my Tristani green-white deck. I don't know if I'll take out the other Amara for it, because that one does well with tokens, but this one definitely is going to go in, finding someplace in that deck. I don't know if I'll take out Pariah for it. Actually, no, I'm not taking out Pariah for it. What am I talking about? Anyway, I think it's really good card. Definitely supports tokens. Definitely supports Selesnya in general. I think someone has already posted somewhere a way to go infinite with her, so she could be just a good commander on her own, not even in the 99. The first Planeswalker, Raw, is it Viceroy? Viceroy, is that it? I think he makes Counterburn, red-blue Counterburn, much more viable than previous, because Enigma Drake is in this format, and he simply just laughs while you put all of your instants and sorceries into the graveyard, and then you proceed to play a 14/4 flyer that your opponents are just like, crap, I cannot block that. I do like Mission Briefing. Gives you some recursion. Surveil, which again, like I said before, is a really nice mechanic. It gives you flashback on a certain instant or sorcery card in your graveyard. I do like that. I really like that, and I think Mission Briefing is definitely going to see a good amount of play. Doom Whisperer. I love the name on that, by the way. Doom Whisperer. A Flying Trample, pay 2 life, Surveil 2. This is definitely going to see a lot of standard play. Flying Trample, that's a great combination. Only costs 5 mana for a 6/6, but then you can just pay 2 life to Surveil 2. It's going to see a good amount, I think, of black decks are going to run it, just because of that Surveil. That you can just pay into the Surveil. Well, Zav is interesting. I could definitely see this being a really, really cool commander, especially if you put a lot of shenanigansy creatures in the graveyard, and then you just use him to just start surveilling them into the graveyard. I could definitely see this going in like an Amanatu deck, where top deck matters, so you're going to want to put that card in the graveyard if it's a creature. So I definitely see this card doing really interesting things, and I can definitely see this card doing a lot of really interesting things. New Aurelia. I don't like it. I don't like it. I just think it doesn't do her justice. I realize that's kind of weird to say, but I don't think it's as good as the previous one, and I was kind of expecting something in the vein of the previous one. And I don't think it's as in the vein. Knight of Autumn is a card I'm really excited for, because I think it's going to be a standard staple for a while. When enters the battlefield, choose 1, put 2 1/1 counters on it, so you can get a 4/3, which is not bad for 3 mana. Put destroy target artifact or enchantment, so it's removal, or you gain 4 life. I can see this doing really well in standard, because that if you're on the offensive, that +1's great. If you need to get rid of something that's locking you down, that second one is great. If you just need to get yourself out of a jam, that third one is great. So I think personally this card is going to see a lot of play in Standard. Okay, Assurance and Association, I actually like these two cards. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. That creature gains indestructible until end of turn. That is Assurance and Association. Create 3 2/2s with Vigilance. Not bad. I can definitely see both of these doing well. They both appear to be instants as well, so definitely good cards. Association is a bit expensive, but I think ultimately it'll definitely be worth putting in. Definitely worth putting in these a deck. And the newest card. I'm sorry for the train in the background, by the way. Thief of Sanity, or Sanity Thief, probably. 1 blue-black, creature Spectre. When it deals combat damage, look at the top 3 cards of that player to a player. Look at the top 3 cards of that player's library. Exile one of those cards face down, then put the rest into that player's graveyard. You may look at it and cast that card for as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast that spell. Holy crap, I love that card, just because it's like, I can definitely see it being really good in a format where top deck matters, especially with those Surveil decks. So I can definitely see that doing really well with that. I can see it being as a counter in Modern against Jace the Mind Sculptor, because Jace is just brainstorming it and something, and then you just throw it away. Throw it away. Get rid of that. No. And so I can see that doing really well in Modern. Legacy, Vintage, I don't know. Again, I'm too poor to care about those formats, but definitely I can see the Spectre doing very well. Sanity Thief I can see doing very well, and I definitely think it's going to do very well. So far my thoughts on Guilds of Ravnica. I like it. I like where it's going. Can't wait to see what else they do, and I can't wait to see how they do it, because I know that I'm a bit of an optimist when it comes to Wizards, but I'm also a bit of a realist. I think this set's going to be very good, because they need something to be very good after Core 2019, which was just a set. So I definitely see Guilds of Ravnica doing very well. I've already registered for my pre-release. In fact, the Monday after the pre-release, I'm going to sit down and kind of do a vlog about it. So far, do I think this is a Commander set? I definitely think it's going to have a lot of interesting commanders in it, and I think it's going to be very good in Commander, and I think it's going to be definitely... It gave us a reprint of Chromatic Lantern, which that's something we as Commander players have needed for a long time, and so far I'm optimistic about this set. So optimistic, I'm feeling good about it. So I can't wait to see what else is in the set, and I can't see what else they give us. So here's to the reprints we need, and here's to a great set and a great pre-release, hopefully, for this set. So thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you this Friday